Barbershop with Q.
Oh, okay.
John, the Magnificent.
I'm with that.
I was just trying to amp it up, you know.
Okay. Grimy, thirsty, bout it, you heard me. Grimy, thirsty, bout it, you heard me. Grimy, thirsty, bout it, you heard me.
Live at the Barbershop.
Here we go.
Yo, alright.
Yeah. Yo.
Only Q, boy.
You always say again, bro. The one say, yeah. I stop it. The big boss say, yo.
I said, hey, yo, alright. That's what it is. It's Friday. It's carnival season. Yes, and the birds is out chirping. The vultures is out. Yo, shout out to all my peoples that's in for carnival. It is that time of year. Yes, Juve. Okay. To each and everybody out there, be safe. Norris and the whole squad. What's Norris' crew name again? Why it just slipped my head?
What Express?
Juve Express. Yeah,
Juve
shout out to
Express,
Juve
yeah.
Express and the whole crew. Survivor, what up? White Noise and the rest of them. Yo, what's good? All right. And to the Vulture crew, them, you know who you are. Scavenger.
Crazy. It's crazy, man.
So, the day is here. Yo, anyone remember watching RoboCop back in the days?
Yeah.
Well, the day is here. I never thought I would see it, but the day is here. We've seen a little small bit of it coming up where they say Big Brother. We know what that means. In New York, they had the police cars. I remember the first time I went back. Oh, let me stop. I love jumping straight into things. Let me introduce myself. My name is John. I'm the host for the night. And sitting next to me is my man Q. What it do?
Yeah.
Sitting next to Q. You know how he do. My man AP is in the building. What up?
Saka Pet.
Oh, yes, Juve.
Respectfully, of course.
Yes. In the building, Black RT, what's good?
Yo.
All day. Special guest in the building. Straight off the fresh fest of something Tuesdays. Nyad is in the building. What up? Batman.
No labor right tonight?
Nah, I ain't get to check in. Yes.
Labor right tonight.
And then did I see she in the building?
Nah.
Oh, okay, my bad. I thought I saw that. Okay, my bad.
Cleared it off.
Oh, okay. Nyad's in the building. What up?
We're just gonna say, what's up, Jonas?
Yes, family. What's good?
We're just gonna say, yeah.
All right. So, all right. I never thought I would see the day, but the day is here. So tonight's show is basically about fuel consumption. I'm proud of this young man and his accomplishments.
Yeah.
It's gonna make a big difference in the way how we look at things in the future. I always thought about it. I know we always thought about it, but no one has actually did anything about it. So
No.
we speak about the landfills and speak about all the plastic that we've come in contact with over the years. Now, in the prior years when our parents was growing up, again, so some that date way back when they used to deliver milk, it was in glass bottles. Then for us growing up back in Jamaica, Coca-Cola was in glass bottles.
Yeah, all glass.
Majority of the stuff was in glass bottles. Now, they found that it was cheaper. They could move product faster and do a lot of things with plastic. But we keep forgetting where plastic originated from, which is still fuel. So, this young man, Julian Brown, decided now that he's going to take it a step further. And for his young age, he's in his 20s, early 20s. So this is a good thing, not only for the fact of the brilliant mind, but for the mere fact that we're not losing another one to the streets. That kid could be anywhere in the world doing any madness, getting influenced by social media, YNs, all these different groups, Crips, Bloods, this and that. But he's doing a humanitarian move instead. So, I don't know if anyone else knows about the situation. I'm pretty sure y'all know about it. So if anyone wants to chime in on what their feeling is on it, you go ahead.
Yeah, but it's not a good move. It's a great move.
Right.
But this young man have to be protected.
100%.
They gotta protect him.
Mm-hmm.
It's happened before.
Right.
Not with plastic,
Mm-hmm.
but with water.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Water.
No.
It's done with water. Turn into There was water before
Oh, yeah,
this
yeah,
guy.
Yeah.
And
They killed that.
and killed him. Unalive him.
Well, remember, I don't know if anybody
You see?
remember years ago, even with the carburetor situation,
Yeah.
when cars was using carburetors back then before fuel injection,
You try so much.
a guy created something again and even not too far back, remember there was cooking grease. I don't know if anyone remember when the recycled oil. And it was people was going stealing recycled oil, right? Yeah, the cooking oil, right? But recycled, so that people were using that as fuel and stuff. So it's not something that is super duper far fetched.
Yeah, it's a great.
People have been
Yeah.
doing it, but again,
Never.
some parts of it has been tested and done before. But again, for him to take it to a level where he's taking it, and at his young age,
Yeah.
and being in the African American community, again, it's not something that we're not used to, because we've created and invented so many things.
Yeah.
The problem with it is now people trying to steal the ideas like they've done many and many times before.
They have steal everything, but in this time of we're in now,
Mm-hmm.
it's not stealing it from you again. It's unaliving it.
Right.
That's what they're doing in these times. Because even right now in Africa, there is a lot of young inventor in Africa doing
a lot of things,
making helicopters that
Right.
is moving around
Mm.
from scraps.
Right.
They have done even some of this. They're saying even some of the best Teslas
Mm.
and the battery that powered it
Mm.
are in Africa.
Mm.
That's
Huh?
where they get most of the
Yeah.
The minerals.
Yeah.
for the batteries.
And so and
Jamaica's on that list now too.
but they're making all of their cars.
Mm.
There's a lot of cars that is made in Africa,
Right.
which they're looking for markets outside of Africa. But we're gonna talk about this young man in
Right.
America now, the achievements.
Right.
But he has to be protected. It's crazy.
Yeah, but
know?
the rumors that started circulating about him being dead
It starts.
and all that stuff, him getting kidnapped and this and that. All he had the mind and the sense to understand that I'm doing something revolutionary. I need to go duck off somewhere
Mhm.
and get my mind right, get my business right, and everything else, so that I don't get sucked into this social media glitz and all this hype and stuff, and protect myself from what I know is going to come. Because understand, if they were able to do what they did to Buffy, and they had a alcohol company, imagine what the
Mhm.
energy
Fuel.
company
Yeah.
can do. Because at the end of the day, we saw them kill things that
Unalive.
Biden unalive, things that Biden put in place when it came to natural resources and the wind tunnels and all those things to get natural energy.
Cleaner stuff.
They, went after him, and he was a president. So let's understand, it's revolutionary. One, two, it's something that they want to act like it's unexpected, but it should be expected when you look at over the 140 something things that have been created by black people.
Right.
We're online right now because of a black woman. You use your social media because what a black woman did.
Mm-hmm.
You use WhatsApp, Telegram, all those things because of what a black woman did, and she still has 100 and something, 200 plus patents in place, where she does get the credit monetarily, but it's not
So
until this year that you started finding out the truth about that. They just talk about
who she is.
exactly, like people think Elon Musk is the founder and creator of Tesla. False.
Nada.
False at all. He just took his name,
That's it.
put it on it, kicked out the real inventors, and
just like Bill Gates was questioned if he ever worked in a day of his life for what he's known for, and no, it was the same.
yeah, but Bill Gates still, was a coder and did
Buying.
something,
Right.
other than just bringing his money. Because at that time, Bill Gates didn't have any money. He started off with
Steve
No.
Jobs and
well, not Steve Jobs. That's Bill Gates.
yeah, Bill Gates. He originally started with them.
He did?
He
Yeah,
was?
in the garage. Yeah, he did.
Oh, I didn't
They
know that.
yeah, they eventually booted him out. And that's why he went off and did Microsoft.
Oh,
Initially, he was with them.
I think
He wasn't in the movie though.
This is about the movie. I'm telling you, he was in it originally. He was part of it, and then they clashed, and then
he
he
got with
ended
Steve
up
Ballmer.
right. He ended up now going to do basically the op at the end of the day.
maybe
So
Mr. The Garage, fix it up. A lot of stuff.
so with the coding and all that stuff, there at a point now, they just couldn't see eye to eye. And as far as the movie, I don't know how the movie went, but if I remember right, how the history was told on it, he initially started with them to a certain point. He didn't get to the point where he was part of Apple. See what I'm saying? He was out of it way before that. But the coding part of things of when they was trying to learn how to really get the coding and all that thing situated, he was a part of that initially. So that's what pushed him now to do the Microsoft situation.
Got it.
So
That's what's up. That's what's up.
but
this young man,
Yeah.
He is a national treasure, and to see him, so hype about what he's doing and finding a solution to a big problem. But once
what
again,
it say?
He's young. So
What?
that big
No,
problem,
what? Hold on.
Correction.
What it say? Read it. What it say?
Yes. No, Bill Gates and Steve Jobs did not work together. They worked. They founded the company around the same time.
Okay.
They found the company. That's why I'm like,
I
I
don't
know.
know. I swear, years ago,
No.
it was like, yo, the two of them was supposed to be starting off. Like I said, not that he did anything with Apple.
No, I'm saying even together. No, it was no. There was
Oh,
never
no,
together.
I remember the story a little different. But all right, whatever.
Well, that's just a little correction from
It is
the
what it
tape,
is.
you know?
I know they hated each other. I know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it got to a point where it was
Bill
like
Gates
that. But
started. Bill Gates
Because
started.
Bill Gates stole the GUI from Apple.
There's GUI.
That's
Batman's
what?
vote. What happened, Batman?
Stole the what? Stole the
Yo, I'm
GUI.
looking around. I'm looking around like, yo, was that AP or was that? Yo,
I'm in the virtual
Batman.
studio. I'm in the virtual
Damn.
studio today. We in the virtual studio today.
So
that motherfucker just walked out the door. Hey, he did. He said the studio, bitch. It's like,
So Microsoft started in 1975. Apple started a year later.
76.
76.
Okay.
Whoa.
In the
No, the
garage.
history there
Okay.
is from that long.
All right. It is what it is.
Yeah, as you were saying, AP, this young man.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen nothing social media like he's at a hype.
When I say hype, he was hyped. Just him doing what he's doing,
Yeah.
showing you the plastic and stuff like that. He's actually naturally happy
Yeah, he can.
of what he's doing,
Yeah.
right? and seeing that he's making a difference and being able to do something from nothing, that's ingenious once
Yeah.
again, and it's something that should be all
All over
over
the place, right?
the place for people to see that, but understand they don't want that to happen for whatever reason.
Yeah.
But it's still ingenious.
But see, again, here's the problem that I have all the time with our community, man. And it's like, yo, again,
Support.
I could tell you right now, what's all these Y dudes? YFLM, YMNFL, YPNF22, these Y's and E's and F and L's.
Young.
Yo, let one of them get locked up, got out, on trial, whatever.
Celebration.
Every one of these young bucks and everybody will be posting it, this, that, and the third, right? But something like this, you're not seeing it, right? You're not really hearing about it like that. Not even for us older heads, but for the young heads to spread the word to say, look, we need more. This is the problem. We need more of these individuals in our community. The politicians, the doctors, the lawyers, the Indian chiefs, the inventors. We don't need too many more rappers, too many more ball players in situations. I'm not telling you to cut your dreams or anything of that nature. But what I'm saying is a lot of these people that are rapping and doing things, and AP and I can attest to this, like, yeah, you ain't supposed to be doing this. Like, yeah, just put the mic down, because you just want a freebie to get out or to just get the thrill factors of whatever falls off the table. You're not really doing it because you love the game.
Yeah.
Two different things.
But we often said, we can't let these people, entertainers, talk for us.
Mhm.
It's just the community. The community itself need.
But that's the problem here that we're seeing.
Nobody wants to lose what they have. Everybody's scared. They say something, they're gonna come at them. They lose what they got. Endorsement, everything. You know how it goes with them.
Right, but
if you speak up,
you gotta. Everyone can do their part.
Yeah.
For example, yesterday I was speaking at the school. I had the honor to go and speak to a entertainment business class and a songwriting class, and we have to understand that we are those people that we keep saying people need to do. We are those leaders now.
Yeah.
Because if you look at the age of when Malcolm X was killed, he was how old?
33, 31.
How old was
30s, yeah.
Martin Luther King?
I think about the same.
Around the same.
Yeah. About the same. In their
So
30s.
at that age, they did things that were monumental, that changed forever, that actually had a long-lasting legacy, right? So we have to, in turn, do the work ourselves, and individuals need to reach one, teach one, so that they can understand that they are full of greatness, because the story does not begin with slavery. The story ends with slavery. That was the end part of many people's story. The quote unquote African American, which I hate the term. I don't care what people say. But the Black American, their story isn't started at slavery. Because understand, the individuals that came from Europe, that came here as quote unquote settlers, were the worst of the worst from England. But they took the best of the best from Africa. They took the doctors, the engineers, the people that were agricultural phenoms, right? That's what they brought over here. So in turn, we don't come from the gutter. They put us in the gutter to be able to control us. So students and young people understanding that now at a younger age, that's why I speak to and work with a lot of younger kids than trying to go to colleges, because at that time when they're at college age, they already have a frame of thought, right?
Yeah.
But as you're able to guide from third grade, fourth grade, fifth grade, before they get, past senior age, to be able to instill the understanding in them to be able to create these things. Because this young man is, I didn't check to see
Early
if
20s.
he's early 20s, but did he go to college to learn that?
Oh, that, yeah. Well, I know he did majority of his stuff in his backyard. So as far as the college and stuff, that I don't know. I don't know. There's not much on it that focuses on that, but
That's
I
why
know
was
he
looking
was
at
definitely one that experimented on a lot of things in his backyard. Had a couple of accidents, which of course you're gonna have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Near death accidents.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the biggest thing
But-
is, like I told these kids yesterday, as long as you don't quit, you're
Right,
gonna
right.
win.
Number one thing.
It doesn't matter how long. John could tell you. We've seen people that have less talent than a lot of people that have talent, and the only thing that they did was keep going.
Going. That's it.
If you look at most of the promoters that are out here right now,
Winner.
they were nothing 15 years ago.
Yeah.
But the only thing that they did was sit by, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. So while everybody else fell to the wayside, that's when they scooted up, and as you know, they're like legends and
Right.
realistically rewriting history.
Right.
So that's another thing too, that we have to keep the history in the minds and in the forefront of these young people and people generally, period, because the older people our age don't even know about these things, right?
Sorry.
And COVID. Yeah, hey, he needs
Yeah, I
a
swear this
mask.
dude only cough on Fridays.
You know not to cough in public. You can't.
I know he
cough.
ain't talk. I know he don't cough. He should be coughing on Tuesdays. Bing bong.
Respectfully, of course.
No.
When you get the text on Tuesday, that's when you should be coughing.
Whoop-de-doo.
Don't say that either.
Ate before you came here? That don't even sound like something caught in your throat.
No.
Don't say that either. Yo, Naya, you heard what he said?
What he said?
Say, yo. Then he whispered and said, something I did before I came. Something I did before I came. I'm like, yeah, it's a definite pause moment. Don't say.
Some spicy.
But think about this.
Oh man.
What this young man is doing
Yeah.
can revolutionize the countries that we represent here.
Right.
Jamaica and Haiti had so much plastic and waste
Yeah.
that Jamaica and Haiti, their plastic and garbage are purchased by Vietnam and China.
China, yeah.
Yeah, but they even ban plastics in Jamaica now.
They banned it?
Yeah, like the shopping bags and stuff. You can't use them in Jamaica no more.
Really?
Yeah.
So what do they use when they go to the market?
They have regular bags. They have regular bags that they sell, but it's not made of
The colorful
plastic.
bags that
Yeah.
some people travel with.
Say the right name.
What's the right name for it?
Crocus bag.
Crocus? Why not? I didn't know that.
Is different, man.
Listen, you see those
Oh, you talking about scandals.
shopping bags,
But the soda bottles.
the shopping bags, like a Walmart shopping bag, you pay $1, a Haitian dollar, for those bags.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know that in California, the Walmarts in California does not use plastic either. The
DC.
regular plastic bag.
DC too.
DC
Really?
too?
So what do they use? Like,
No, I mean, you gotta pay for-
Aldi,
you gotta pay-
Aldi bags.
They give
Yeah,
you
you gotta
like
pay for
the-
the- you gotta pay for the
Yeah,
bags.
cloth made of. You gotta pay for those.
Well, you know that's California. You know how California move with everything.
Yeah, DC
Oh.
the same way. You got to pay for the bag. If
Man,
you
act
want
like
the
he
bag.
wasn't in DC the other day.
Man.
He said, really?
So IT, you got an update, right?
Yeah.
What's the update?
Julian Brown, he did not attend any colleges as far as the Wikipedia says.
Mhm.
That's what they say.
Mhm.
He was self-taught.
It's even shit.
Right?
That's
Oh,
even
okay.
better,
Even
man.
better.
That's even that's like
Ah.
so. Just
Self-taught
think
inventor.
if someone like him went to MIT,
Killed it.
he would have killed it. And like yesterday, speaking to these kids, I asked them about math,
Mm.
and there was this one kid that was saying he wanted to be an engineer and stuff like that. And I said, "What's the one subject that you hate?" That cat said math. I said, "So what do you expect to happen?" I said, "What
That's
math subject do you
engineering.
hate?" He said, "I hate algebra."
Algebra.
I said, "My man, you don't know how much I hear that about algebra. I never use algebra in my life, and that's a misnomer too. Because if you are at a job and you're calculating the hours that you work, to how much that you make, that's algebra.
Mm.
If you work in construction,
All day.
algebra. If you do carpet, tile,
all day,
that's algebra.
In measurements.
All that.
All
Measurements. So, but if you look at the richest individuals in the world right now, you know one thing that they were good in? Math. Coding, the tech companies, all that is math. So we need to kill that,
Subletting.
you know, that
You hate maths.
that stuff about you hate math and you don't use math. You'll never use math a day in your life and stuff like that. I know
I don't use math.
what John does
all day.
all day. That's math all day.
Yeah.
If you're in the record business,
All
you need
day.
math all day. And those individuals that don't use the math in the record business are the ones that sit up there saying, I don't know what happened to my money. I
Let
don't
me
know
tell you
what happened
something.
to this. I don't know what happened to that.
Even down to a street mentality, if you know what I mean, on a hustle game.
Math.
It's all day.
That's
Okay.
algebra 2.
All day.
That's geometry, knowing locations, where you at, how
all
long does
day.
it take. And just to think about that when you bring that up, the just the thought of I'm gonna give you this bundle.
Mm-hmm.
You got certain hours, you know, to bring me back this, and you're gonna be getting that.
Mm-hmm.
And the kids were looking at me, and I was like, "Hey, A plus B equals C,"
Mm-hmm.
and you know, it's all a word problem. I have $500. I want to buy jeans.
Mm-hmm.
A is I have $500. I want to buy jeans as B, and equal to C would be how much it costs.
Mm-hmm.
So once you break it down, you know, for people to understand the basic premise behind it, it's a lot easier. But they let it run through our culture and our environments. Like you got parents saying, "Oh man, I hated math and I wasn't doing good in math too." So that's why my son and my daughter's not doing well. But a lot of them are embarrassed
I'm gonna
because
say this about math. I feel where you're coming from as far as the math, because I was the same way. Because I still did engineering and didn't like math, and I had to learn. The only reason why I passed it is because I wanted to learn it. So in order to learn it, you still have to do the math. You can't get around the math. That's regardless of the fact. You still got to get around the math. So I understand where you're coming from. You kind of tend to like it, so to say, or not enjoy it, but know the reasons for it. But a lot of times, somebody has to really love math, and not everybody loves math. I see the purpose of the math, but not everybody loves. You really got to love math to love math.
listen, man, I hate math and I'm a math teacher.
So hold on, let me read the comments of my man Liberty Twitcher. Yo, shout out to Liberty Twitcher.
Liberty what?
Twitcher.
Twitcher.
we're live on Twitch right now.
So
All right, all right,
so
all right.
what's the first? That's the first one.
first
All
one,
right.
right.
So it said,
chat,
but it's always about developing a young person's mind. Whether they'll use the math isn't necessarily the point. All right. It also says in California, they're getting rid of algebra because they say it's racist. I don't know.
Man.
Okay, really? So now our young people are less educated than ever. That is true.
But
That is true.
the crazy thing is, if you look at right now, the math that they're teaching in the schools are the math that
Horrible.
they took from.
Horrible.
It is horrible.
It's horrible because they don't want to implement the math structure that has been, brought forward, which is the math that the Asian students use. For example, we multiplied a certain way, right? The same top numbers to the bottom numbers.
They're doing
Now
it up, down,
they do
down
the
to up.
down, with the line
Yeah,
in the middle, this and that.
It's confusing the hell out of me. I know that.
So
It take 826 to 36, then to get to 95 just to get the same damn answer.
Yeah, I don't. Yo, let me tell you. I tried to help some young kids one time, but they told me, "Nah, we don't do math like that no more." I'm like, "What? What is it?" They said, "No, did it." And I'm like, "What is this?" So it's like
the line,
yeah,
box, everything.
I'm like,
I ended up kicking the table over. It was like,
But for me, it looks. To me, it's harder.
Yeah,
It is.
But
I mean, not harder, but
Definitely
it's
more-
just,
I guess it's not
longer.
we're not geared to it.
Right.
The younger kids now are geared to it, so that's why they click to it.
But what
It's
it's
more
doing
confusing.
is
It
it's
is.
actually
It is.
helping you with your critical
thinking.
and how to deal with a problem, a
Mm.
situation, instead of just doing it the way that we learned the linear way and stuff like that. But
When you say,
But then if they say, "Oh, you got 15 minutes to
when you say draw the line,
do these,"
In between.
And I'm
So-
gonna go back to that critical thinking. So the thing is, they don't teach critical thinking. So how they expect them to critical think in one subject, and they don't teach critical thinking in everything else?
I mean, they teach critical thinking, but it just doesn't say critical thinking. In your curriculum, things are set a certain way. Questions, even on SAT or the ACT, most of that is critical thinking, right? But we're not taught to keep them working at those problems. Especially now, it's like the school that I was at also, every kid in that school has an iPad.
depending on which school.
Yeah, but they have an iPad and they have a computer.
to
So-
assist them with that.
No, that's an iPad that they have for the whole year to help them on their classes and everything. So everything that they have is on their iPad.
Okay.
Their homework, how they turn it in, everything else like that. So that was like basically like what we're talking about now is technology based, right? If you don't keep up with technology, you're gonna be left behind one way or the other, because if you don't advance with things that are going on, just think about our parents.
Mhm.
Our parents working using a phone. I know my mom took a minute to actually
Did it.
get the iPhone, right? And she always, whenever there's certain that she's doing, she's worried that she's gonna
Click the wrong thing or
click the wrong
something.
thing. I'm like, nah. It'll always tell you and ask you if you want to do this before you do it. But some people adapt to the technology, and some people just.
I know for my parents, I know one thing I got a problem with. When I call my mother, the TV's blaring in the background. They're like, hello, yeah,
What?
hello, hello,
What?
turn the TV down.
What?
Turn the TV down.
What?
It's like, yo, I can hear you. No, you can't. Turn the TV down because I can't hear you. It's like, that's part of it.
That's
Yeah,
why a
man.
lot of people don't move. A lot of older people rather not, even with their kids that have means sometimes. I know a lot of my family in New York, for example. I have people that from Brooklyn and Queens that have lived in certain homes, and their kids want to move them out. and they're like, no,
They're not going nowhere.
they don't want to go nowhere.
Yeah.
Or even here in Miami, they want to stay right there because they understand what's going on here. They don't need to adjust anything. And sometimes you get too comfortable in your situation where if you don't expand your mind and your horizons, you're going to get stuck and left behind.
So let's jump on that now, since you're saying expanding your mind and everything. So when we talk about this invention that is going to it's going to change things in a whole different manner. But now let's do the yin and the yang situation now. So now landfills. So because when we talk about, so you had the iPhone that helped change things, right?
Yeah.
Revolutionize things. But then we're changing phones, what, every 2-3 years or something now, right?
Every
Right?
year.
Every year.
Every year now.
So now, what do we do with all that waste, all that plastic, all that stuff? You know what I'm saying? The chips.
Some of them is aluminum, some of them is titanium.
So
There's
again,
places that's recycling that stuff and turning it into solar power. I saw that the other day. They're recycling all those electronic components.
So that's a good thing, because the thing, all right, look, so for me in the industry that I'm in, sometimes I have to do work in landfills, right? And I have a different respect for water treatment and landfills from working in these places, right? If you ever have to go into a water treatment plant and see where your waste is going and how it comes back out, yeah, trust me, you hug these people every day just on the strength of you turning that tap water on and seeing clear water coming out.
Yeah.
Because
brown and muggy.
Yo, when I gotta sit there for a whole week or 2 weeks working in this place, and I'm asking them, yo, how you staying here? Like, they get used to it, right?
Yeah.
Some people say it gets to the point where it's embedded in your skin. If you've been there long enough, right? Like you don't get it, but your partner or somebody else, when you come around, they get it. So when you see that now, you say, okay, even for the landfill, and you see all these high mountains at these landfills, West Palm Beach, Miami, all these places, right? You say, yo, what are they gonna do after? Because every time it gets to a certain point, they shift and go to another and build up and shift and go. So now this will help to reduce this situation now, because you can, and from how he's explaining it, and I'm assuming that years down the line, we'll be able to purchase, let's say, these things that you could just put these plastic products in, and it will just do what it has to do to transform this plastic into that energy, that fuel. You see what I'm saying? It goes back to its original state, basically.
Right.
So to see and to know that, okay, because I always thought about this and said, yo, we in America are very wasteful.
Yeah.
They build products now that are supposed to die out in a certain time frame, right? Either that or they got a monkey sitting in the machine and they press the button and the monkey go, okay, it's that time. Because you'll have a warranty, right? 5-year warranty. 4.99999, and on the last one, it go, doop. Warranty won't cover it now, right?
That's right.
So on average, majority of these products, your washing machine, your dryer, if you look at the older ones that are not digital, those are the old ones that you used to turn the dials and do things, and they're still going.
Yep.
These newer ones now look pretty. They look nice. They stackable. They do all sorts of stuff, right? I saw one, a dude was telling me they got it now where you got to wash it and dry it in one machine.
That's crazy.
In one machine. I'm like, yeah, I don't even want that. Regardless of how innovative it is, that's a problem. That's a problem on your hands. But because they know people want the next best things. So now when you have all these things that are getting tossed out at high numbers, where are we doing with all this? So now to have this where you could transform this, turn it back into energy, put it into your vehicle and move in places like they said, Jamaica, Haiti, Africa, these places where it's due to where you're located,
Yeah.
it's hard to get certain things. That will be a game changer. Now, the problem on the other side of this is it's a game changer. It's the ops. It's the guy now that is going to give you a run for your money in the fuel industry.
Yeah.
Yep.
You understand?
It-
This is where it becomes a problem, and that's again where you say community-wise.
Yeah, because even if this comes out successfully,
Mhm.
you're gonna have somebody who's gonna have the money to buy it out and manipulate the system with it.
Or
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
take it
Or-
like record labels do,
Buy
and
it
shelf
and
it.
take it.
Right, and then
You know what I'm saying? Just shelf it so it don't come out.
Well, what
Yeah,
what I really hope, like you said,
Management.
him pausing out and focusing, I hope and I pray that he has patents already in place.
I know that one thing, you had certain individuals that are in the know, that contacted him
Mhm.
to help him through
Get it all.
to
Okay.
navigate and do those things correctly, so he's not stuck like many of the other people. Because once again, if, for example, in Haiti, in one area in Cité Soleil,
Mm.
which is like one of the worst supposedly gang areas, it's like the city of God for Brazil.
Right.
That's where one of the landfill garbage places are, right? Now, if the Chinese are paying, I think it was like 11 million a month for the garbage. 11 million for all the plastics in that
Come and
area.
collect it.
To come collect it, to get it off the barge.
They buy everybody garbage.
They buy the garbage, predominantly the plastic, right? And they ship it all the way back to China. So if they're doing that and spending that, how much do you think they're actually making from it? Because they're doing what the young man is doing already, right? But for them,
Right.
you know, the only difference is, you know, it's just like, remember driving to FIU back in the day, right? And on the right-hand side, the mangrove, and you always smell that.
Yeah.
That whole landfill area. That whole landfill area is developed now.
Like everything
Costco,
else.
you got 1, 2, 3 different high rises. You got Warren Henry.
From that landfill.
All on that landfill. And they just put up a whole new big University of Miami clinic there, right? And I went there Wednesday, and it was raining. And as I'm coming out from my MRI appointment, the smell that I used to smell,
it's still there.
It's still there.
Even though this
Doesn't
new
matter.
project is on it,
all the stuff is still
there.
underground.
It's still there. If
So they
if
built on
anybody
top
know
of
how
it.
the landfill
so
operates,
you can actually smell it still.
Yeah. When
the
it rains.
landfill still gives off these
Yes,
gases and
yeah.
stuff. So regardless
comes
of
up.
what, in landfills they have an air purifier. I don't even know if people know this, but
Yeah.
you know about it.
Yeah.
So what it is, the landfills will have a big drum of perfume, basically, of air freshener, Fabuloso, anything. And they have fans that blow these out into the community, so that it help the smell factor of things. Because regardless of what, this place is gonna always, from the heat and different, it's gonna. That's why when you pass the landfill, I don't know if you ever see these stacks.
Yeah.
Stacks is always coming out of the, so that releases majority of the gas again.
Yeah.
So for you just thinking that you're just gonna cover it up, that's why you see after a certain while they'll level it in a sense, and it has grass that they lay over it. You see what I'm saying? And then they move to another section and build that up until it can't go anymore, and then they move on and on and on.
West Palm Beach.
And Miami situation now where they trying to move that now, also start burning majority of the stuff. So
The only hill in West Palm Beach.
right. You know what I'm saying? So again, these are the things where this will help. But again, we have to face the reality that to the juggernauts, the Exxons, the Shells, the BPs, and all these people now, we won't need them.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yo, but what about the RoboCops, man?
So okay, RoboCops.
Miami.
Yo, we knew it was coming.
Dade County.
We knew it was coming. I just didn't know. We just didn't know when. Now I don't know if anybody experienced it here. I know in New York, it caught me off guard one time. I was driving in my neighborhood. I went up to go visit, and I saw a cop car pass, and on the trunk on both sides, it had some little square cameras that just kept doing like this, going back and forth.
Oscillating.
Right? And I'm like, yo, what up with that? Now, here's the thing that we didn't realize in the days when they kind of revamped. You know, New York was Empire State at one point, and then at a part, some part, they started calling it Gotham City, right? And we thought it was just, oh man, yeah, Gotham City Batman, but we not realizing, yo, there's a reason why
New Yorker look surprised.
these people was, these people are calling it that because these are everything that we're seeing on TV is coming to fruition right now. Little by little, they've been feeding us and letting us know, yeah, it's coming.
Yep.
Yeah.
Little by little. Because those same cameras now, when I talked to my man and them, I said, yo, what's up with the camera? They said, oh, that's facial recognition and license plate scanners.
Yep.
I'm like, yo, for real? They're like, yeah. So what they do now, they the meter maids and all these people, they ain't even gotta come through no more like that. Because everything is scanning all these parked cars that fast. They'll know if you had a ticket. They just send the dude later with the tow truck and come scoop.
Yeah, but the crazy thing about it is the reasoning for doing what they're doing, they'll always use our communities as a reason why, right? So for now, with the RoboCop situation in Miami-Dade is, it's high crime area. So instead of endangering the police officers, we're just going to have the vehicles go in there to be able to monitor and be able to dispatch the police officers, whether it's a gunshot, see people fighting, people dumping garbage, whatever it is, it will be picked up by these vehicles that are actually functioning already in the inner cities. But you're not going to see it in Aventura.
Boca.
Not going to see it in certain parts of Boca. Riviera Beach. It'll be in Riviera Beach.
Yeah, you know that Blue Heron. Yeah.
Sistrunk. It'll be out there.
West Palm.
Certain places in West Palm.
Weston.
It's not going to be in Weston for sure.
Nah.
But
you know where in West Palm?
East.
Off of Okeechobee, right there by the railroad tracks, man.
Riviera.
Not Riviera. It's below Riviera. Riviera's a little bit above it.
Is that Blue Heron?
Nah, Blue Heron's above that too.
IPGA?
Nah, every time
A little bit further.
Nah, it's called man, I work there all the time. I don't know why I'm forgetting the name right now, but that's straight hood.
Street.
Straight hood.
On the east side of
the east side of 95.
Off,
you get off at Okeechobee and go over there. I work there all the
You said the east side, right?
Yeah. What you said? Not
No, I ain't giving no.
Nah, it's in West
specific
Palm.
name. I know. East side of West Palm.
Every time the name is just right there on my tongue, man. I got it, man. But pause.
What they're gonna say? What he said? Yeah.
Oh man, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna look it up real quick.
But what they say they're doing a trial first. There will be a cop in it for at least 6 months to a year.
Yeah.
Before it's
before they set him out on his own.
Before it's put into But we must expect these things because you see they got the robot dogs already. The robot dogs is in New York, walking up and down in New York City.
Yep. In DC,
They just released the non-driver taxis in Vegas.
In
Oh, word.
Vegas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
seen that. I was like, they just
Man,
released that
all
right after we
these-
left.
All these things we used to see at the Jetson.
And everything you saw on Star Trek came true. I remember when the Star
Yeah.
Trek phones,
Total Recall.
Yeah.
Total Recall, that movie with Tom Cruise when he was sliding the things over and stuff like that. If you go to some of these police stations, they actually have stuff like that. They don't have the boards that they write on anymore. Everything is digital. So if the mind brings it up, it can be created and it can be used for real.
Tamarind.
Tamarind.
That's
All right. I don't know if you guys remember. I remember 4th grade when they had a markup of the Cadillac STS.
Mm-hmm.
That was like, the one that are out now, the CTS.
Mm-hmm. CTS, yeah.
Yes. That was actually something I saw in 4th grade.
Yeah.
That's
hold
out.
on. Let me blow your mind even more.
Whoa.
No, pause.
Lord, Jesus.
That's Dame Dash, Cameron, and Mace rolling
Man,
one.
we adults
Pause.
here. No need.
Okay. So, yo, 2 vehicles that I don't know why nobody not even realizing how long these vehicles has been out. We've been drawing them from when we was in little kids. Them same Cybertrucks and the Bentley, that was Richie Rich. That's Cadbury's situation.
Yeah.
The Richie Rich,
Yeah.
that same shape. Nobody not realizing the Bentley trucks, the SUV. That's the same truck Cadbury and them used to come pick up Richie Rich in. Same square look, same shape, everything. The same thing with the Cybertruck. I remember looking at the Cybertruck. I'm like, yo, we used to draw this. We used to draw this when we was little kids. We used to have it as projects. You know, when they used to have arts and craft, I used to build these little things, and that was the shape. That was the shape. So, again, you didn't innovate nothing. This has been there. It's the same thing. So,
It was in Jamaica. We used to draw them the box cut.
Right. So it's the same thing. That's what I'm saying. We've been using it. We've seen these shapes and everything like that before. We used to take the milk box, and then you used to get the bottle top, and that's the tires, and you. Yeah. So it's like.
You keep the string on there and draw it.
Yeah.
I see the take over here shaking his head. He don't know about that.
How you gonna say I don't know about that? I was around y'all.
Everything.
If I was around y'all, that means I know about it.
Everything is just remixed.
That's
man.
it. That's all.
Revamp.
But I mean, again, like you said, the problem with it again is that I would hope and I would like to see where our neighborhoods are no longer used as that guinea pig, that experiment situation. And the problem with that is that for every good, like this young man doing his part in changing the world, you have the bad elements now that they'll go now and they want to destroy that situation. You know what I'm saying? Instead of them saying, yo, we're going to make sure you good. The same elements that you're bringing at the gas stations and stuff in Atlanta, and those elements, use that to go protect him. You see what I'm saying? They say it all the time where, yo, you talking all this tough guy stuff, but when 5-0 come around, you ain't, yo, if you gonna do it to me, do it to them. They not.
Put that down my yard in a certain community.
But that's my point. Let me tell you something. It's like what he's saying right now. That kid could be in his backyard. That kid could be in his backyard right now, creating that stuff, right? There's somebody looking over the fence, looking to try and heist it. The same thing with the RoboCop situation, right? You have that going through, and then you'll have somebody go now, jack it, put it on bricks, scrap it out, right? And then they say that's the same reason why we want to send that in there, right?
Yep.
Instead of them changing it and doing it and say, yo, they put it out there, nothing happens. Now they saying, oh, damn, we spent $1 million on this vehicle. There ain't nothing happening in that neighborhood, right?
When I say, yo, the police not in there now. Hold them camera here. I'm on the camera. Tomorrow get camera. Come on, I said camera.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
It's like that. If you guys have seen that structure that's being built, that new bridge structure on is it 395 by
with the arch.
the arch.
Yeah. I don't even know what that's about. Is that an M or arch or what they trying to St.
So
Louis?
I believe
a
that
whole
Waste of
arch
money.
got a whole bunch of technology stuff in it to help with the
with the
license
light.
plates, with the facial recognition, with all that. Because if you think they're just making up some arches
Arch for
out
no
there
reason.
for no reason like that, and it's going to take another extended 2 more years because it was supposed to be done at the beginning of this coming year. It's
So,
been extended till 2028.
so is it a big, beautiful arch?
It's 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, I don't know.
It's 6 arches like that are going intertwined
With each other or
with
something.
each
like
other,
that.
going
Six beautiful, big, beautiful arch.
yeah,
Okay.
It
It's
sound like he working for Chubb.
That's what I'm saying. It's that time now. If it's a big, beautiful arch, building it.
I heard it was like what 10? Was it 10 million?
I gotta be
What?
more than that.
10 million?
Gotta be more.
$490-something million.
Got yeah.
Sorry,
10 million ain't even
209
going.
200 and
Them
it was
boys
supposed to
ain't
be-
even coming out on the
it was
construction
supposed
site
to
with
be
10 mil.
262 and end up being like 298 or something now. The new thing, but they don't have the money because you have $40 million that went towards FIFA, and then you got another 60 million that were cut out from the housing. So a lot of the monies they couldn't really justify spending more money in this budget time to
For
finish it
arches.
up. But they're still working on it.
Yeah.
But it's not going to get finished
Because they got to
until
fix
that
it
time
shut
because
down.
like everything else, man, the system milks the system to make money for the system. Right? It's just like them taking that land and giving it to your boy for him to supposedly put his library, presidential library. All of a sudden, that presidential library got 2 hotels on the grounds. You know,
That whole project is way
Nice.
deeper because it got a whole lot of land grabbing and
which one?
what they
Which
did.
project you talking about?
That whole with the arches and stuff. That's a whole big project because that's why we don't have overtime no more. That same project. That's why there's
And
no
why
overtime because
what,
they bought up all that land to go straight, basically go
Straight in.
straight up. It's like 4
what they give
sections.
away today?
They didn't give away
4
nothing.
section of what?
There's like it's a bigger land development deal. So now they pushed out all those people within that area.
Okay.
Of course, Old Town is just a plaque now, but that's like a whole
Game plan they got.
Yeah,
game
because
plan.
it's not just the arches. There's going to be a park right up under that. That's right next to the Arch Center.
Yeah, it's right
There's going to be a
underneath it.
development right behind it that's closer to where you're talking about where the Overtown is. So it's a whole redevelopment, eminent domain type of garbage that they're talking to be able to just go ahead and take land and use it for multi-purpose. And realistically, they're supposed to have affordable housing in there, but
Yeah,
you know that's not going to happen.
they moved all those people down south, and initially they moved them up here in Miami Gardens, but then now that's another story. So now they don't move all in Miami Gardens. Now they pushing them out because now they Miami Gardens and sold all the land to the our lovely friends in Hialeah.
Developers.
Yeah.
Developers.
Yeah.
That's what opportunity zones did during COVID. And no matter what people want to think about, opportunity zones was a good thing. That's one of the worst things that happened to our communities, especially in South Florida, because it gave the ability for like those Hernandez brothers that were on DIY a couple of years ago, flipping houses.
Yeah.
Anybody that lives in South Florida gets these mail outs for call Bobby.
Yeah.
I want to buy your house, right?
Bobby wrote me the other day.
But don't understand that is a big company.
Yeah.
And it was illegal for companies to purchase homes like that and not live in them. It wasn't until the nice senator from North Carolina, the one that looks like the dude from Fat Albert, that black guy, bald head.
Mm.
Um, him and Trump came up with these opportunity zones to give them free reign, and all you have to do is drive around Miami Gardens and Broward, for example, and just look for White House, white fence, or gray house, white fence, and majority of those homes like that are from 1 to 2 or 3 companies.
They keep
that
the same
Yes, they keep the
same
same pattern,
pattern
same
going.
everything on
Yeah.
there, and it's a changing of a guard where our people, our age, for example, they don't want to keep the homes that their parents
Right.
willed to them or didn't do what they were supposed to do, and losing it off of a couple of $1,000s of
Oh
tax,
boy,
Property
I know
tax.
one like that, man.
of
It's
a
crazy.
tax, like tax liens is
Big
big in
thing,
Miami
big
Gardens.
money, big
Yeah.
money.
Where these kids are like, okay, I'm just gonna move up to Georgia, take this
Take
four
this
hundred
money,
thousand
yeah.
dollars or these $200,000, not knowing that the house has
More
over
value.
200,000 equity in it, but they're just the fast. Let me get out
Fast
of
money,
here,
in and out.
get it out of here, and
He really
and
messed up.
Yeah, just a short story. I know some young people who lost a house like that where the grandparent fight for it, and in the front of that yard was so much chargers and and when they had to leave, it was crazy.
We've seen it a million times over, but
Nobody wants to,
yeah,
Yeah, it's
to be
it
fair,
becomes a family house, and they didn't want
to be
Take
fair
care.
though, I think
it's
at the end
crazy.
of the
It's
day,
crazy.
part of the problem is the parents didn't instill certain things when they were coming up. And because of that now, they just felt like these kids are supposed to just automatically
take over.
understand that I worked hard for this, so don't just throw it out. But if you're not instilling these kids from a young age
Yep.
of saving,
yeah,
of understanding there's a need and a want, and all these different things. Like when you go look, my nephew gets number one, me and him are ride or die all over the place, right? He'll come, he'll use the little manipulative kid thing. Can I get this? Like, what you need it for? I want it. Nah, not gonna work with that one. It's a need and a want. You need it?
got you.
Right? Because you got one at the house already, right? But because you're in the store, you feel like, yo, I'm paying for it. So you got to train them now. You don't need it. You just want it because it's here. So play the game. You got $1 on you? Yeah. Okay. Give me your $1. Why I gotta give you my $1? Okay. See how it works?
yeah.
Now you don't want to ante up, right? Nah, you're not getting it. Eventually he'll learn as time goes on. So now when it comes time, he gets older now. So now even with him, I'm surprised. I went over to the house the other day. I started him off with, I think, a $20. I gave him like $1 here, $5 there. What are you up to now? Like $200 or something like that?
Undisclosed.
You up to something big. Cause yo, his wallet can't hold no more. That's good.
Yeah.
Cause he got it at an early age. He got the gem at an early age. So now you keep that process moving. The problem with it, a lot of the parents, the grandparents and different things like that, they never really taught these kids anything. They don't get it in school. They're not getting it at home. And now at the end of the day, you're expecting, no, you know what it is? When they look now and they see that their grandparents or their parents' house was built in 1964, right? They looking at, oh, that's an old ass house, right? They want the new ones with the vault ceilings and the balcony over the thing and the 3-car garage and the pavers and all, right? But they fail to realize that's Matchbox. Like you say, yo, and you can hear it straight through the wall. You understand what I'm saying? That's the difference. So when you find in certain areas now that the codes for hurricanes and different things, because I got friends in Georgia, New York, but they used to laugh all the time when hurricanes are coming here. And now life changes. You got hurricanes going all up the East Coast to Jersey, Connecticut, North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia.
New York
You understand? So, and now those houses are getting blown away.
Away.
Okay? When you try to tell them, look, there's no way that the older houses, why would you bypass those? You just have to put sweat equity in and make it yours.
But you said it from earlier. We're wasteful, so wasteful that a lot of things that we see as old, we just dash with,
Yeah.
right? And that's it. Just it's old, so man,
Let's
I
get
don't
another
really
one,
see
yeah.
the value in it. Let me get a new one.
Not me.
And that new one really doesn't have the same value as the old one has.
No, not everybody.
I'm a recycle god.
Listen, I'll tell you what, like even for example, Little Haiti's homes, for example, are more expensive than more than half of the homes in Miami Gardens.
Mm,
Yeah.
The small homes now,
yeah.
right? But they don't know, or they may not go and look at the. All you have to do is go and look at the
Yeah,
city's
city, yeah.
plans, their 5 to 10 year plans, to know exactly what's
What's up?
Because people
Nah,
that knew,
Miami Gardens now.
Yeah.
I mean,
They got some 1.5s up in there.
Yeah.
Listen, I knew in Miami Gardens. This was about 5 years ago, right before the pandemic. If you know Carroll Mart,
Mm-hmm.
right behind Carroll Mart,
Mm-hmm.
there's a subdivision
Yeah, I know it.
there, right?
Mhm.
So when I saw how much those homes were going for in that subdivision, which was like 298, this was in
2020.
2019,
Yeah.
Yeah,
right?
they
I
45.
said, oh, yeah, like it's crazy.
Mm.
So those homes, your three, 2 homes, basic homes, are like minimum 470,
Well, here-
490 right now. Like you can't get anything for under $300.
But see,
300,000. Sorry.
the main problem that they have right now, okay, so and this is not speaking for everybody, but what I've come across is like if you have a couple purchasing a place, right? You have a couple. You know who makes the final decision on homes?
Ooh.
Females. When they purchasing homes, females. You know what are 2 fundamental things that'll sell it for a female?
Bathroom, closet.
Bathroom, kitchen, and somewhat closet here and there. Bathroom, kitchen, closet.
Yeah. They go for that.
You got that granite, you got that island, you got certain things like that.
Kitchen big enough, a big kitchen.
Done.
That they not cooking.
Dude ain't got dude ain't got no say on this. But here's the one thing I've noticed from moving around and everything, from Dade County and all these new developments, right? Don't walk out the sliding door too fast, because you're gonna run right into the fence. That's how short the backyard.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, what is this? Like at the end of the day, right? So I'm here. I'm working on a house up in off of Commercial Boulevard, right? New development. I walk the backyard. Yo, no lie, it's 30 feet. 30 feet is the backyard. I'm like, yo, and these houses wasn't cheap. Now here's the young boys.
Patio.
The young boys that purchased these houses.
Gotta play in the front.
So I'm asking them, say, yo, hold up. First of all, the first thing that was retarded, the 2 houses are so close to each other, you could jump from one roof to the next, right? Then the front doors are not on the front anymore. They're on the side, right? So now I'm asking them, I'm like, yo, so with the space that's here, if you got to bring a couch in and turn the couch, and your house is so close to this dude's house, how y'all doing this? Right? Because this not even making no sense right here. This not even, why would you buy this?
They got
You know what they said to me?
Right.
Yo, but these is all new.
Yeah.
New house.
I said, yeah, these are new, but you bought them for high 3s, 4s. You don't have no yard. You don't have no front yard. You walking in your house through the side door, basically. It's not their front door. This is a side door. It's not a front door. So, and then you can literally, yo, if you look too hard, you looking straight into the next person's house. That's how close they are.
But they
Like
got
this
white
makes,
granite, though.
well, like this makes no sense. It's like, yo, what is this? They saying, yo, They cool with it. They don't need no backyard. I'm like, you don't need no backyard.
They don't go outside.
They don't.
And that's what's
They want
burning
to
me up.
limit.
Burning me up right
the
now.
thing.
That's what's really burning me up right now because you got a lot of folks coming into, I guess, Miami Gardens, Rolling Oaks. Now you know Rolling Oaks. They done
Yeah.
took over Rolling Oaks. Now you remember Rolling Oaks used to be owned by the majority of houses used to be owned by the longshoremen's.
Yep.
The longshoremen's done. Some of them done died out. Some of them done left them to their kids, like we were talking about earlier. They done sold the houses for less than nothing. Moved to Georgia. They sold them for like $275, $300 at the time. That was a lot of money. Now we're talking about they're like 1.5, 1.6. And you know what the folks who moving in doing with them? They turn them. I call it turning them mini apartments. They had the main house, then they had the house, the little thing in the back.
Yep.
They have like
2 different entrances.
three different instances. Shed right next door.
Yep.
And they put a trailer
Oh,
back there.
I was about to say it.
They put a
The
trailer.
mobile home, the little thing, yeah, RV something.
RVs.
Yeah.
They leasing it 1-bedroom shed for $1,900.
Yep.
Yeah, right behind Rolling Oaks Park,
Yeah.
man. They
19.
have these homes right next to Rolling Oaks Park that are incredible. Incredible homes, man. They go all the way to 199th. It's a shame, man. But once again, we have to look at the leaders that are in these places as well, that need to stop programming events and start doing other things to help the people in these communities, because it's nice and all, but
He didn't help himself and then moved out.
They call it. They always
That's
be
the
calling
thing.
it
You know what I'm
development.
talking about.
Yeah.
Because he helped himself. He sold all those that land for less than nothing to those developers, those Hispanic developers. Well, investment.
who we
groups.
talking about? Who we talking about?
What's the Batman? I mean,
Jeez. Said Batman?
Batman.
Yeah, Batman.
I'm
know what
curious
I'm
to hear who you talking about, man.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Are you?
Batman.
He wears bow ties.
Okay.
Batman.
Oh man, don't say that about my boy, man.
Batman.
Yo, he
Yeah.
sold it out. He sold it out. He sold it
I'm
out.
cool
Moved
with
out.
him.
He sold it out. Moved out.
He
And you
didn't
know-
move out. He lived. He has to live in the area. He still lives in the area.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't be a commissioner in that
Yeah,
area.
I see him a lot.
You can't be an
still.
official in that area, from the mayor to the commissioner
I
to
see him a lot.
the only person that can live out of the area is the city manager, which got voted on recently. But everybody still lives in the area because there's still some good, really good homes in Miami Gardens, multi-million-dollar homes.
Whole lot of them, but what happened? He sold them to the investment. He gave those deals to those investment groups, and that's why you have a lot of this stuff just popping up now, out of nowhere. That's why all these parks all of a sudden getting revamped.
Yeah. I see now on Douglas too. Everybody going up. These little square box.
Yeah.
Everybody going up because they know. Look,
Yeah.
nobody got they go up 2, 3. You go down to Hialeah, certain spots by where the highlight is.
Yeah.
Same thing. 3, 4.
I don't know if y'all know, but the South Florida was developed and designed by the same man that developed New York.
Oh, what's his name? I know who you're talking about.
His name is on some of those barricades.
He's about Bob, not Bob.
Not Bob.
I don't say back. No, I know what you're talking about. He did all Levittown and all of them up in New York.
So if you know New York, for example,
Yeah.
when you're driving on the highways, what do you see most on the side? You see storage spaces, a lot of storage spaces, right? And those apartments that go up. So if you're driving down I-95 right now, for example, and you're leaving Golden Glades and going downtown,
Right
you're starting
up.
to see all those storage
Going up.
spaces going up and everything. So when you look at the congestion and everything that's going on right now, that's, because we got over 200 and something thousand people that moved here during COVID
Whoa.
alone. And then after that, you had more people coming in.
Coming in daily,
right?
Market, and now they moving back out because they call
That's the
them.
thing. That's what I found
You
out.
think so? They're moving?
Nah, a lot of them. I spoke to a lot
Where?
of people
Atlanta, Georgia.
Listen, no, he's saying down here.
Moving
What
out.
happened was a lot of them, when the COVID situation, everybody's working from home. A lot of them migrated here. I ran into 2 dudes, and I remember one dude was on for Brickell, and we was just talking randomly, and I said, yo, how much you paying for the spots here? Because they in the new apartments or condos or whatever it is now. I think they're condos over there. So they got everything in the building. Dude don't have to come out the building at all. He's saying, he's like, yo, they got malls, they got a gym, they got shopping. Grocery store, everything. So the dude saying he paying four a month, right? And he's like, I don't like 4. He's like, that's a steal. I'm like, that's a steal. Where you from?
It's a steal for them,
Right. So he's like, he's from New York. So I'm like, yeah, it's still for you, I guess. Yeah, but damn. He's like, yeah. But then now he's explaining that, he got to go back. So he had took out his lease and everything. And now his job is telling him, yo, you got to come back up. It's either you come back up or you out of a job. So now the dude's like, damn, he gonna lose the security and all this stuff because they want him ASAP. So he ain't got time to be like, all right, give me a month or 2 and I'll come back. No, they want him back now. Everybody's going back in the office. Nobody's doing this remote stuff no more, blah, blah, blah. So a lot of them that I ran into now that came here with champagne dreams, they on the beach, they chilling, they come outside, see some nice little buns. Now they got to go back up in the cold. So, and that again, like we said, that drove this supply and demand of where it was. Because for us that live here and we're making what the minimum, not to say the minimum wage, but the average workforce person's making, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we not competing with California and New York.
No.
So now when you got 15 of them moving in the building and then now you try to move and you say, yo, 4, man, used to be 2. And they're like, well, nah, it's 4 now. So if you don't, then high step, because they know that I ain't worried about you. 2 or 3 more gonna come like he did.
Yeah.
But the problem now, after a certain time, here it go.
Empty buildings.
It levels itself out, then it starts to drop. Now they looking like, damn.
You know the Stadium Hotel right here in Miami Garden.
Yeah.
They're turning it into a housing project.
Already. Remember I sent you guys that thing like months ago.
Yeah, but it's not.
What, the one right behind the gas
right
station?
at the
Right
stadium,
Stadium.
right at the
Stadium.
stadium.
Yeah, behind the gas station.
No,
County
not,
line.
not that.
Oh, you talking about the hotel
Oh,
Yeah.
over there?
yeah.
It's already been changed, man. Remember when I sent you guys that
but-
$800?
Yeah.
Yeah.
800 and I think 1,000. But the thing is, they're waiting on permit. They're still
No,
waiting.
it's already open.
What's it
I
called?
don't see
Stadium
people
Hotel or something like
I don't see people
that?
going in.
Stadium
Man,
Hotel.
I know
they-
people.
Wasn't that the original El Placio? El
Yeah.
Placio or
Yeah.
something like
They
that?
had a ribbon cutting 2 weeks ago. The mayor was there.
Yeah.
City of Miami-Dade mayor was there,
$800, bro,
right? But that's $800 for the 1 bedroom,
for the 1 bedroom.
and that's everything
King
included.
size bed.
But that's a hotel room, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It's
but what they did was they made all the rooms that have
Oh, the double
kitchenette.
door and all that.
No,
Okay.
kitchenette.
Okay.
You have a kitchenette inside there, and it's a studio,
Okay.
800, bro.
right? But right now, it's kind of pricing people out of the situation because if you look at a 1-bedroom studio costing $800, so what is a house going to cost to rent? That's should be double or triple that amount,
depending on
right?
where you at and stuff. Yeah.
In an area where the money has not changed and gone up for people, but all the other things have gone up.
Right.
You know, food has gone up, cars have gone up.
Yeah.
Like you could have got a car for a used car for $1,500. Now that's the cost of a cell phone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. So easily all these things are going up, but certain companies are trying to bring down the things, bring back value meals and this and that.
But
Yeah.
I'm sure with
They-
this. With
They,
this,
they got their own agenda.
yeah, this one.
Sick them out. Sick them out.
They're gonna bring you in at that price, and once after, they're gonna.
Jack it
Well,
up.
Well, you're
Yeah,
talking about like
that's a-
stadium. The stadium,
yeah.
they're not gonna be able to because that company has a actual. It's a nonprofit organization that did it, right? And that's not the only location that they have. They have 2 or 3 other locations down south.
You
If
gonna
anybody
move?
knows about, if anybody knows about
Yeah.
Caribbean Boulevard,
Yeah, I know that.
where the La Quinta used to
Yeah,
be,
yeah.
they did the same thing to that spot there too, and they're doing it to the hotel that's across the street from there too. So
And he repeats it. He said, $800. $800.
and that's all in. That's water, electricity.
Yeah.
Oh, don't tell him that now.
That's gonna be.
That man gonna be on the phone like, yeah, put your mother on the phone. Yeah, is this the manager? I'm never coming back home.
But it's also income based as well.
Yeah.
No more overtime.
Yo, Q, can you say
Like, Q,
nah?
can you say, nah, man?
God,
Yo. I mean, listen.
you gonna be like, Miguel.
Respectfully, of course.
For 800 with everything in, I would jump. It just depends, again, you want your apartment feel like a hotel or?
Yeah, but the main thing is keeping it up
Yeah.
where it needs to be,
Yeah.
right? But the crazy thing is it's right next to a casino.
And stuff like that. Yeah, it's gonna be prime land and everything, And then the view, depending on where your apartment is. I mean, the view, you got a good view. If you have the back portion and they develop that well, the front portion towards the turnpike, it is what it is. But
I'm
if you got the back
casinos.
and they,
but
say what?
I'm pretty sure they bought that for the casinos because that's where them workers gonna stay at.
Oh yeah.
They only make so much.
Mm.
the place
So
that he was talking about, the development that they have right behind the casinos, right behind Lake Lucerne.
Mm.
They got this development there that looks like South Beach,
Mm.
and you'd never
Know that it's there.
Never know that it's there.
Where is that?
Right behind the casino.
you see it from the
Like right before you get to the turnpike.
So if you're on
area
the
right there.
turnpike and you look to the right and you're getting out by the stadium, it looks like it's just those warehouses.
Right.
Yeah,
Right
right
behind
behind
that.
those warehouses is a development there that is incredible.
Mm.
Yeah.
Incredible. They have multi-million-dollar homes and condos and all that there. So, whether you agree with it or not,
Trust me, homie. Wait till that mall come with all that snow and all that skiing in it and all that stuff. So that's gonna be a whole nother trip right there. Trust me.
but they're putting like a Daniel Point type
Yeah.
right next to the stadium.
So, I mean, they look. This is the one thing you try to tell people, and in closing, respect your neighborhood, man. That's the number one thing. Know the value. Know the value of where you are, and put the sweat equity back in your own neighborhood. Like, yo, a lot of this stuff would not happen if, like he said, why is it you have like 5 Dodge Chargers up front, but your house is lopsided? It needs paint. It needs a roof and all this. Like, You opt now to get $10,000 rims instead of getting the roof fixed. You know what I mean? Like the balance, but because they know our MO, they programmed us, so they understand the outcome. When you program the system and you know, like you said, the math, and you know the math, 1 and 1, just go down the block. He gonna hand you 2. That's it. It's a done deal. So that's the thing with it. You don't have to play into the matrix. The problem is there's not enough of us. There's more of them. Meaning us, the ones that are sitting here that are not caught in the matrix, there's not enough of us, man. So again, we just hope that for the future, we need more. We need more educators, we need more politicians, we need more inventors, we need more of these in order for our neighborhoods to really go where it needs to go. And shout out to Julian again for really playing your part, man, especially to know that you are self-taught, man. I love that. I would love to have him on the show so we can dig further into this. So let's see if we can make it happen. Never knows.
Got something from the producers.
What they say?
They said, don't come back to my you gonna come talk about me and with the phone. Don't come back to the
Yeah, okay, well, is it true or not? Call them right now. They be like, yeah, huh? What? Okay, hello. Exactly. So in closing,
I got one more thing.
Go ahead.
So I was right.
Yeah.
They said cracky. They said that they said that you know a black person. You know a black person ain't buying nothing when they said, oh, that's it? All right, that ain't bad. Is that true?
Probably is. I know for me, when I'm not buying it, I'll be like, all right, yeah.
That's exactly what he said.
I'll be like, all right, no doubt. I'm
that ain't bad. That ain't bad. All right.
I'm gonna check you back. First is now, I went to go look at a car, right, for someone. And I know for me, standard wise, I'm like, nah,
that ain't it.
Right? But the dude is so amped, like, car's right. It's dope, right? It's nice. I'm like, it's all right. He's like,
nah, that ain't it.
And then he's like, you know anything about Hondas? I'm like, a little something. So he's like, but if you know your Hondas, like, this car's good, man. They got a little. So I said, well, I see a couple of things already. He's like, oh yeah? I'm like, yeah. Right now I can tell you, probably your bushings on the front. Shit need shocks, need a muffler, and all. We didn't even test drive it, right? He's like, yeah. I mean, yeah, small cosmetic things here and there. I'm like, yeah. So he's like, yeah, the dash, with the radio, something's up with that. I'm like, oh, electrical. Okay, all right. So he's like, yeah. So you want to drive it? I said, nah, I ain't got no time right now. But I'll come back. I'll call you tomorrow. He's like, yeah, make sure you call me tomorrow. I'm like, like when you pause out for a while, like, yeah, all right. Not. So that's how I know for me when I'm not buying nothing, I ain't buying that. I came back, I called Shorty, I was like, yeah, nah, that's a no-go. She's like, damn. I'm like, pause.
Nah, that ain't it, y'all.
Patience to give you what you need in the Lord. Don't worry about it.
You see I post that?
Nah, we ain't seen none of that.
Named Shalaman. Is that for real?
No, that's not for real. That was a long time ago.
Long time.
Yes.
Name dash what?
No. The time when Charlamagne got
he got jumped?
He got jumped outside.
That was real.
No, yeah, but the caption said Dame Dash. I'm like, that's not real.
She changed it. So
he's like, Dame Dash called up to Charlamagne. I'm like, that ain't it.
Charlamagne was like,
that was real, but that wasn't Dame Dash.
So in closing, Nyan, any last words on your end?
To stay in neighborhood, even the old house.
Facts. AP.
Teach up the kids with really good information so that they don't repeat what's going on right now.
Good. Q.
For this young man with the this new technology and everything.
Yeah.
We just hope that
Julian Brown.
this comes true for him.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
that this really comes true. And as you said, the pattern,
Mhm.
make sure he has those.
Yeah.
For real.
The pattern.
Yeah, they steal even Jack Daniels from us, you know. So
IT.
Pattern. And whatever. I'm just mimicking. What are you guys saying? This. I got a lot of stuff on my over here. So go ahead, man. Do your thing, man. Do your thing.
yeah,
So like I said, for me, I just I pray for the young man. I hope that everything goes in his way. Patent, man, the patent. That's all. I'll get the patent situated and get all that situated. And I would hope that the Tyler Perrys of the world and all the big money makers of the world can back this young man and get him where he needs to go. You know, so you guys are in the same state, so let's just make it happen. All right. So for everyone out there, I want to thank you for joining us live at the barbershop every Friday nights. Hold on a moment.
I'm sorry. I should have brought this up. All right, so he was self-taught. He also secured major funding, receiving over 100,000 in grants.
Okay, that's good.
Um,
Could be a lot better, but
yeah, it's a start.
No,
It's a
but
start.
meaning that from that state alone, with all the entertainers,
Yeah.
but hell there, but okay.
take our grand out of that.
No, I'm just saying, yo, listen, when you
There's a
talk
few
about
things.
all the entertainment, you got the TIs, you got the Ludacris's, you got the Killer Mikes, you got the Goody Mobs, you got you can go on for days. You got a bunch of people. Man. But,
You know, his mission is transform the global plastic waste into clean, affordable energy and contributing to the environment.
Yeah, you better protect him, boy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Self-taught too? Yeah.
So he was learning welding in high school, and that's how.
So he understands some portion of the heat factor and how
Yeah,
the heat transfers and
Trade schools,
again,
HVAC, plumbing.
They have Home Depot. They're doing like a trade for free.
Really?
Yeah. So they can if the HVAC, the plumbing, electrician,
Home Depot.
Home Depot. Yeah.
Plumbers make more money than drug dealers. 100%.
Facts.
Yeah, I know some plumbers.
That ain't no shit.
I know some plumbers.
Me and nobody toilet.
Yo, I've done it a couple of times. I'm telling you. For what they making, rubber gloves up and get in there. Shit. Hell yeah.
Go ahead, John.
But all good. Yeah. I want to thank everyone again for joining us every Friday night. Live at the barbershop every 9 p.m. Video B Square. Please hit the notification bell, subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend. We need more of these platforms. Shout out to my man tonight. Put it back up again. From Twitch, man. Twitch. Liberty Twitch, man. Liberty Twitcher. Yo, thank you very much for joining us tonight, man. And listen, anytime you want to come through, speak on anything, man, feel free. Feel free. Your family with us, man.
You're sure
All right?
that ain't blacks?
Who knows? Never know.
Never know.
One never knows.
Nah, boy.
Right?
He was talking about.
I don't think Liberty Twitcher is probably a little Twitcher. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. Liberty, yo, one love, your family with us, man.
Yes, sir.
Thank you
Yes,
very
sir.
much. All right, shout out to Jonice and the whole fam and everyone
So
else too,
chill.
man. So chill of always, man, from day one. MD, everyone else out there, thank you for joining us live at the barbershop.
All right.
All right.
Go out in the world and be somebody.